Uh, Hello everyone. My today new video recording after such long time is related to the DHCP server configuration on a switch. As you can see in my exercise, here is the command line CLI commands on the right hand side, and the switch. It's a layer 3 switch which is acting as a DHCP server, and this is a PC which is part of Vlan 102 is the beneficiary to receive the IP address from the DHCP server defined in the DHCP pool range defined in this layer 3 switch. So it's very pretty simple. What I have to do, I will log into the switch first. My LAN cable is directly connected to the switch Ethernet port, and under the management you will find the option of DHCP. It's a D-Link switch, D-Link DGS 3630, as you can see in the model. Okay, I will just copy and I will just paste into the PPT. So it's a DGS 3630 Ethernet switch. Okay, so I'm using this DGS 3630 in my exercise. After the login to the switch, you have to click on the once you log into the switch, you have to click on the management. Under the management you will find the option DHCP, and under the DHCP you will find this relevant configuration option. So to configure the DHCP server on the switch side, you have to expand this option management and DHCP. I will go one by one. First of all, you have to define the pool. So once you expand this DHCP server, you will find the global settings. I don't want to use these options. I have to click on this pool settings, and I have to define the pool name here. So in my case, I am using the pool name as I will use any name, but which is more significant for me is VLAN pool or pool V102. So I will just define the name here, pool V102, apply. As you can see, successfully the pool is created. Now it is saying class, options and configure. I will click on the configure, and as per the requirement in my PPT, I want to define the range from 10.2 to 0 and /24 subnet mask. So I will define the subnet, which is 10.2.2.0 and 255.255.255.0 as my subnet mask. So the default route, if you want a default route, you can define here, otherwise you can leave it empty. So in my case, I'm using default route as 10.2.2.1 DNS server. In my case, I'm using the Google DNS 8.8.4.4. And next thing is, I want to define the lease time, for how long one DHCP client can lease the IP address. So it's defined 1 day, so I will just make it as 5 days. Okay, and I will just make it as for how many hours, 13 hours, and here I will define for minutes. So I'll just make it 59 and I will click apply. So as you can see, the configuration is done. Okay, now the exclude. What is the exclude means? The exclude mean is that, like 10.102.22 is the pool range. Sorry, I have defined something else. I will just make it as 102 as per my PPT. Apply. So now it's totally same like my PPT as 102.22. Okay, so this is 102.102 and this is my default router. So the exclude means some IP of range that we don't want to allocate it to the clients, so we will exclude some IP address. So in my case, I will exclude the IP address as 102.2.2.51 1 till 102.2.2.50. So the DHCP server will not assign the IP address starting range from 1 to 50 to any DHCP client. So these IP addresses are excluded. Okay, now according to PPT, this machine is a part of Vlan 102. So let's create the Vlan first. I will create the Vlan 802.1q Vlan, and I will define the Vlan as 102. Sorry, not here, here. Apply. As you can see, it's a Vlan 102. Okay, and I will just click on edit. If you want to change the name, you can change the name here. If not, then you have to come to VLAN interface, and we will allocate the interface as per our drawing is Ethernet 1/0/1 is a part of VLAN 102. So I will just make the interface 1/0/1 as access and part of VLAN 102. Apply. So you check the details. As you can see, 1/0/1, the VLAN mode is access, and it's a part of VLAN 102. Now the third thing is we have to define the SVI. So to define the SVI, you have to click on the L3 interface and IP interface. As you can see, there is a VLAN 1. I will create a VLAN. I will just copy the name from here. Sorry, copy, and I will just make it as IPv4 interface, and I will just make it as VLAN 102. Okay, sorry, VLAN 102. Apply, and then I will just click on edit. Under the edit, I will just make it as 102.1.1.1 and subnet mask 255.255.255.0. So the SVI is defined, which is 102.221. Okay, 102.221. Apply. Okay, VLAN, we will verify support of VLAN 102. Now IP interface, which is up. Okay, now we will verify management and DHCP pool setting. Again, as you can see, 102.220, this is our subnet. Okay, so the configuration is okay. Now let me show you Ncpa.cpl. This is my interface LAN card, which is connected to port 10/1 according to my drawing. So what we have to do, we have to enable this network interface card, enable disable, and we have to start the DHCP service. So before of that, I will start capture Wireshark, and I will just make the filter as DHCP. Okay, and enter. So I enable the DHCP. Now what I will do, I will start the service for DHCP. So service DHCP, and I will enable the DHCP service. Apply. Okay. Now if you see here, I will just disable, and I will make it as enable. As you can see, the client received the IP address 102.2.2.51. So this was the interface I was using and 102.221. So what I will do, there is one command will used in cmd, ipconfig slash renew. Okay, as you can see, we captured, and let's check the IP is renewed or not. I still receive the same IP address. So our client is receiving the IP address from the pool which we defined in the server. Now server dynamic binding, as you can see, this is the MAC address of my NIC card according to, sorry, this is the NIC card MAC address, sorry, 783E. So it received the IP address automatically from the pool which we defined here. So that's all for the DHCP configuration. Thank you very much.